What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. Before I get into the video, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe button, and that post notification bell button to get notified every time I upload content. Also, follow me on Instagram at Colossal_Sports TV. Now let's get into the video. Breaking news regarding one of the best fighters in the middleweight division, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, as he has parted ways with his long-time promoters, Joe DeGuardi of Star Promotions, and Arthur Puello, I think that's his last name, from Banner Boxing Promotions. I'll post a link from the article in the description below from 3kingsboxing.com. But this is huge news. We know that Andrade is a guy with a limited amount of potential, but for whatever reason, he hasn't been able to get in the big fights that he wants. And I know some of the reasons. For one, no disrespect to the promoters of Star Boxing and Banner Boxing Promotions, they just don't have the clout that Al Heyman, Oscar De La Hoya, Bob Arum, and Top Rank, Eddie Hearn does. They don't have the money to put behind these fighters, especially a fighter with big aspirations. But it's not solely on them. You got to put a lot of the blame on Demetrius Andrade as well, who has kind of delusional at times of his value. He kind of overrates his value, in his monetary demands have, priced himself out of numerous fights, whether it's Jermell Charlo, whoever it may be. His attitude, kind of rubs people the wrong way. HBO didn't even really want to fuck with him, even though he's supposed to be on this July 21st card, headlined by Jaime Munguia and Liam Smith against Yamaguchi Falco. I don't know with this news coming out if that affects that bout whatsoever, but this is an opportunity for Demetrius Andrade to get a fresh start at 30 years old. He's a former WBO junior middleweight champion. I think he was a secondary champion when he beat Jack Koke as well. This is a chance for him to start clean, get with a promoter if that's going to be the route he chooses to go, or he can remain a promotional free agent where he can fight on Showtime, the ESPN or HBO. And I know Eddie Hearn, one guy in particular, Eddie Hearn is taking notes of this, and it's like, damn, one of the best fighters is now a promotional free agent. I really want him in my stable. Let me go talk to him. So I wouldn't be surprised if you hear Eddie Hearn say, Demetrius, let's talk, let's have a conversation, let's see if we can work out a deal. But this is good news for Andrade, who can finally potentially get with somebody that can back him, put him in the position that he wants, making the money that he wants, making $1 million, $2, $3, $4 million a fight once he get back active, because he's been one of the most inactive fighters in recent memory, and it's not due to injury. It's due to bad business decisions, him pricing himself out of fights, and just, burning bridges with some of these networks and people involved at some of these networks. So we'll see, man. It's an endless amount of options out there for him. Danny Jacobs, Jamal Charlo, Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez, David Lemieux, Billy Joe Saunders. The list goes on and on. Sergey Derevchenko, a guy that he's been linked to. There's plenty of people he can fight in the middleweight division. He can become a champion. He can really finally reach his potential. But it's going to be up to him, man. He can't make another dumbass decision now that he's out of a situation that he's been, kind of frustrated in times of his tenure, tenure with Star and Banner Boxing Promotions. And we'll see, man. We'll see where it goes for him. But hopefully this is something that's going to rejuvenate him, keep his, the motivation and the dedication to the sport, reignite that fire. And we'll see him in some big fights against some of the best fighters in the world. Maybe he can drop back down to 154. Who knows? But we'll see, man. Leave comments in the comment section down below. Give me your thoughts on this, as well as throwing out who you may think he may sign with down the line. Shout out to everybody in the movement that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news reported the way it should be. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.